What if I told you that one of K-pop's most captivating performers almost never made it? That the boy who now dances with elegance and power once struggled in silence, unsure of his place, unsure if anyone would ever see the fire he carried inside? This isn't just about fame. This is about emotion, survival, and self-expression. This is about Hyunjin, Stray Kids' lead dancer, visual and emotional storyteller. His journey isn't just an idol story, it's a human one, raw, honest, transformative. In a world obsessed with perfection, Hyunjin made room for feeling. And in that space, he built a bond with millions, not through words, but through movement. Stay with me till the end, because by the time we're done, you won't just know Hyunjin, you'll feel him. Hwang Hyunjin was born on March 20th, 2000 in Seoul, South Korea. He was an only child, growing up in a quiet, introspective world. He loved sports, his pet fish, and simple afternoons. He wasn't the loudest in the room, but he had presence. He had heart. Even in his school days, people noticed him, tall, striking, with a beauty that turned heads. But inside, he was soft-spoken, thoughtful, almost reserved. He never dreamed of stardom. He just wanted to be understood. Then one day, while shopping with his mom, fate struck. A JYP scout spotted him. No singing, no audition, just a glance. And the door cracked open. It was unexpected and sudden. Hyunjin would later describe it as surreal. He had no professional background in music or dance, but something in his aura made scouts believe in his potential. His parents were hesitant at first. After all, the entertainment world is known for its intensity, but Hyunjin was determined. The quiet boy who once kept to himself was ready to find his voice. Through movement, through art, through passion. What followed was anything but easy. Hyunjin entered JYP's brutal trainee system and instantly felt behind. He hadn't danced before. He hadn't trained like others, but he had determination. He would stay after hours, practicing steps until his legs gave out, mimicking expressions in mirrors until they felt real. Trainee life is often romanticized, but it's grueling. Hyunjin would attend high school during the day and rush to practice immediately after. He had to catch up to peers who had years of experience over him. There were days he cried from frustration, nights he questioned if he was enough. But giving up? That wasn't an option. He journaled every day. He pushed himself beyond his comfort zone. He studied others, absorbed lessons, and poured his soul into progress. Failure hurt, but he never quit. In every setback, he found a reason to improve. Then came the survival show Stray Kids in 2017. Millions watched him struggle, cry, fight for a spot in the group. He was eliminated temporarily, only to return due to fan and peer support. And in 2018, he debuted with I Am Not. The long hair, the visuals, the passion. Suddenly, the world saw what Hyunjin had been building all along. Hyunjin doesn't just perform, he emotes. In songs like Red Lights, Backdoor, or Slump, he turns choreography into conversation. You don't need subtitles when Hyunjin dances. You feel the story in his eyes, his fingertips, the trembling of his body as he hits the beat and the breath. His solo covers became viral phenomena. One of the most iconic, his studio tune cover of When the Party's Over by Billie Eilish, didn't just get millions of views, it moved people to tears. He creates not just with strength, but with surrender. He lets the audience in. He doesn't perform for them, he performs with them. And in that vulnerability, he's built an unbreakable connection. His training in ballet and contemporary styles helped him bring nuance and grace to K-pop choreography. He also spent time watching interpretive dance performances and learning how to tell a story through subtle facial expressions and body isolation. Every detail, every breath is intentional. He even participated in choreography creation for select performances, adding personal layers to the group's storytelling. In live concerts, fans describe him as otherworldly, noting how the atmosphere changes when he takes the stage. But Hyunjin's artistry doesn't stop with movement. In his downtime, he paints, he sketches, he writes. His art is often raw, layers of dark and light, pain and peace. He uses color like he uses dance, with emotion. His paintings have been shared in fan exhibits and Stray Kids official content. Whether it's abstract sorrow or surreal beauty, every brushstroke tells a story he can't put into words. He said that painting helps him breathe when things get too heavy, that silence on a canvas helps him say what he can't say out loud. He draws inspiration from classic artists and even studies modern art to experiment with symbolism and hidden meanings in his pieces. Hyunjin's love for visual storytelling has influenced his aesthetic choices in music videos and performances. From makeup to styling, he adds subtle touches that carry deeper messages. He's also worked on set designs and visual boards for certain stages, proving his all-around creative mind. He released a video diary where he painted while reflecting on his thoughts. A moment that fans cherish deeply, showing a side of Hyunjin not often seen in polished media. In 2021, Hyunjin faced controversy from past school bullying allegations. Though the details remain complex, he responded with an apology, self-reflection, and a temporary pause from group activities. It was a moment of pain for him, his group, and his fans. But instead of hiding, Hyunjin returned with humility and strength. He grew, not just as an artist, but as a person. His return to the stage was quiet, but powerful. Fans cried. Hyunjin cried. And in that moment, redemption became real. He wasn't just the idol who danced beautifully. He was the human being who owned his mistakes, healed, and moved forward. During his hiatus, he continued to train privately, engaged in self-improvement activities, and communicated subtly with fans through Stray Kids' social media. The incident taught him the value of transparency, and he used it as a catalyst for emotional maturity. His performances post-hiatus became even more layered, deeper, and grounded. Fans noticed not just the change in movement, but in the energy he brought. Today, Hyunjin is more than a performer. He's a cultural icon. He's graced covers of Vogue, Dazed, Esquire, and more. He's inspired dancers, painters, and anyone who ever felt too emotional for this world. He's proof that strength and softness aren't opposites, that you can cry on stage and still be powerful, that you can express your pain and help others through theirs. His fans, known as stays, see him not just as a star, but as a mirror, someone who reflects their inner world, and that's what makes him unforgettable. Hyunjin has also started mentoring younger JYP trainees, guiding them through emotional expression and the importance of artistry. He's been invited to speak at industry panels and has even hosted art workshops for fans in virtual fan meetings. He's been honored with awards for performance excellence and is consistently voted as one of the top visuals and dancers in K-pop polls worldwide. But to Hyunjin, the real reward is connection. And that's why his legacy keeps growing. So, if you've ever been told you're too much, too quiet, too sensitive, remember Hyunjin, the boy who turned emotion into movement, the idol who built art from pain, the man who shows us that feeling deeply isn't a flaw, it's a gift. In a world that moves too fast, Hyunjin reminds us to pause, breathe, and feel. That's his legacy. That's his power. And if you're still watching, here's the truth. You didn't come here just to know about Hyunjin. You came here to remember what it means to be human. Hyunjin didn't just make it. He made meaning, and in doing so, he gave the rest of us permission to do the same.